Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Much the Battery, and today we are going to be continuing our journey to complete every quest in Minecraft's Feed the Beast interactions. Please consider leaving a like or subscribing if you enjoy the content, and without further ado, let me share my plans for today's episode. So last time, as you guys may have recalled, which was actually quite some time ago, I just went on a week-long vacation to Florida. We built up the base a little bit. We built our furnaces here, our clay kilns I should say, really. We got some infinity dust, some arcane ashes, we got our first rubber tree sapling, we made a better building one, and we got some lotus blossoms going. We also seem to have gotten a bone, which is nice. And currently we're working on getting some raw beefs by the looks of things, so we can get the alchemic condenser, some leather, apple of restoration. We need to get a heart after that, and work our way to Philosopher's Stone. Today, that's what I'm hoping to actually do, is get all the way to Philosopher's Stone, as well as maybe make some candles, the formation one going, get the beef that we need here, and basically it's just a general complete a whole bunch of quests today. If we get far enough, we might be able to extend our base a little bit after that. But for now, we're gonna work exactly on, well, checking to see if we have any beef to start off with. So let's go here. Got some rabbit, mutton, some more leather, that's always welcomed. Has nothing in it, and that has nothing. We will take the food though. That I think about it, probably would be worth taking. And that's excellent. So apparently looks like we're gonna need to be making some more baits. We need some tallow. Get tallow by taking liquid valence dust and sticky resin and doing our, what is this, blood magic, right? Yeah, blood magic arcane ashes, ritual circle. So we can do that soon. After that, candleberry seed, need tallow and canola seeds. Alright, that should be simple enough. Cyclic wand, we need a bone and an obsidian, which I think we probably have, and we can just do that right now. We might actually not have bones. Let me double check. Ah, we have one. That's fine. Put the rest of the food in here. You also been putting like the leather and feathers we've been collecting as well as a little bit of rice in here. Last time, I'm not so sure if I meant to say it, but I went around and used the, what are they called? The coalesced dirt balls, or what are they called? These guys, the coagulated plant balls. And if you guys may recall, I used at least one on screen I recorded for you guys, and gave me some of these flowers. I did it again, it gave me different flowers, but these flowers I know are in the overworld and they indicate ores. But we'll get to that later when we finally get to that point. Otherwise, let me grab a piece of obsidian, and if I read this correctly, boned and obsidian. So right click with arcane ashes, right click with the bone, right click with the obsidian, and bang, there we go. And TBH, I really don't know how these things work, and by these things I mainly am referring to the cyclic building scepter and the formation one. The better building one is pretty simple. It makes a lot of sense to me, but these guys make absolutely no sense. And since we're here, we'll just get another piece of obsidian and we might as well just finish everything off. I completely forget which goes first already. Cyclic building. Gotcha. So bang, bang. And this one actually has an animation, which is kind of cool. No work in progress there. Kind of looks like phases of the moon. Could be wrong, but it's all good. And bang. Awesome. Now we put that away to probably never use again. Though, maybe at some point I'll figure it out. Who knows? Anyways, now we've got that done. I will get back to you once we have some sticky resin. Alright guys, so I'm back. We got to laying some of our bait down, and more importantly, we got a nice rubber tree right here. So what we want to do now basically is you just want to cut this down. As you see, is that another log? Oh, there it is. Each log also drops a sticky resin, and that's what we are looking for. So let's cut this bad boy down. And did we get a sapling right there? Looked like a sapling, but I guess not. So I'm gonna cut down these leaves real quick to make sure we get a sapling. Otherwise we'll have to go through the process of doing the ritual to get another one. Ah, there it is. Let's grab that guy, put him right back down. And let's go take this sticky resin and mix it with the local valence dust to get some tallow. Which I believe we have some right here. Yes, we do. Excellent. So right click arcane ashes. Oh jeez, always forget the way it is. I really should do a better effort to remember. So local valence dust first. Sticky resin next. Got another work in progress animation. It's kind of amusing to me since I'm pretty sure this mod pack has been finalized, so there will be no more work on it. Anyways, now we got a tallow. Celebratory dance. Anyways, we get some iron candles off of that, which is pretty cool. Then we need to get some canola seeds. I'm not really sure if I have any in storage, but I do know we have canola over here growing, so we can just uproot some of that. I believe we can just right click, right? Okay, we got one canola seed off of that. Excellent. So once again, in our arcane ashes, canola seed, tallow, just like that. Yeah, another work in progress. And boom, got a nice candleberry seed. And I think we're gonna have the candleberries. How should we do this? I guess I can break these four. We can make the candleberries. We'll just use this whole quadrant. Why not? These candleberries, we're gonna need quite a few of, I believe. And for now, make these in seeds. Yes, I can. Excellent. Just gonna put some more cotton down because cotton's also pretty important. I'm just gonna grab this rice, and doesn't look like there's any more canola available. Awesome. So now we just need to wait for. Ooh, actually get a reward off of that. Bees. Awesome. So we're gonna make some apiaries too then. To make some candles, we need pressed wax. So we're gonna need a pot and candleberries, as you guys can see. That should be pretty simple to do. But for now, I'm gonna go sort out our inventory, and I'll get back to you guys on showing you how to make an apiary. Oh, but before we go, let's just grab this other rubber tree and plant. I think we're just gonna have 3 rubber trees in the pack, and the other 9. Right, 3. Yeah. So the other 9 trees are just gonna be our regular oaks. Anyways, I'll get back to you guys soon. Alright guys, so I was just going around harvesting our foods before I was about getting ready to make the apiary, and I went to check our traps here, and look what we got. We got ourselves a nice raw beef, so we're going to take that. That lets us finish. It's a trap. It's going to give us some more bones, and access to the alchemic condenser quest, leather vest, and hot or not. So that's pretty cool. Just going to grab these things as well since we're here. We checked it out, some more bones. Awesome. And do we have anything in here? No, we do not. Alright. So I'll get back to you guys in a few seconds. Just need to gather some things. Alright guys, and we're back. So what we want to do now is we have our bee and we want to make an apiary. If you type in apiary, however, we have access to 2 different ones. You have Pam's Harvest Crafts and the Rustic mod. To verify which one you want to need, you can just scroll over to B, and as you guys can see it says rustic, so we're going to be making rustic apiary. And that requires 6 logs and 2 planks, which we already have, fortunately. It's pretty simple. Bang, 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 and we're done. There's our apiary. We're going to go place this down with the rest of our garden, I'm thinking. Probably somewhere in the back, I guess, so it's not in the way. And this guy's just gonna start producing honey for us. And yeah, that's that. It's pretty awesome. You get quite a bit from him too, though I do kind of forget what it's actually used for. Maybe we can just take a peek-see. I believe it's this one. Yeah, we can use it to make beeswax, which we can use to make candles by the looks of things. So anything else? We can make honey. Oh, we can make potions with it too. Nice, nice. Does the honey have any use? Oh, yeah, we can use it to make a whole lot of foods. Wow, 68 in total. Well, 68 pages. And we have our first one too. Awesome. So now we have that out of the way. Our next objective is what? How does this take? This requires lots of string. Well, we have been collecting lots of cotton. So let's see if we can go ahead and do that. First, let's grab a few of these boys. Get some more cotton on us. What's that? That's 9 there. And I think I already have like 40 or so that I've just been collecting off camera as the farms kind of grow. Oh yeah, 64 there. Another 3 here. Should be plenty of string, I'm thinking. Though, now that I just thought about it, we open that back up. A. We do need hardened leather, and that requires some pressed wax, and we do not have any candleberries yet, so I don't think we can quite do this one. Which is a bit unfortunate. I will hold on our inventory, just, oh, the string, just in case. Well, once we start getting our candleberries, it might be worth actually making some more of those coagulated plant balls, now that I think about it. And let's go to spam our candleberries, see if we can't get a few more. Alright, beautiful. Take these guys and... oh well, you can actually get a few there. I think we only need 1 at the moment, so I'll plant the other 2. Okay, so now we have that, I guess we actually can proceed. We need press wax, which means we need a pot. Like that. Wood is fine, yep. That pressed wax, awesome. And we'll need to start building some more storage at some point. It looks like this is getting a bit full. Got our pressed wax. I think we need leather for this, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, so make 1 of those. We need 4 of these. And finally, we needs to get scroll over to rice ball. Por favor. There we go. So we just need wheat, rice. Those are the only 2 options. Well, rice, excuse me, not right, wheat, rice or rice. Either rice is fine. With a bit of water in the support table. So where am I storing that? Looks like right here. Take that, throw that in here, bang, rice ball. And I do believe that is everything we need to make our mitts. And if you wear it in the offhand, it avoids basically being burned by hot materials. Well, not all hot materials, but specifically if you're holding like a bucket of lava. And there's probably some other things specific to that as well, but that is one that I for sure is the case. And we get no rewards for that. But as you can see, the lava is right here. That's referring to. You can also make some leather tunic. Wow, that requires a lot of hardened leather. I guess we'll get to that eventually. We're definitely gonna do it before we go to the overworld, that's for sure. What else do we need? Yeah, so you guys can see the candle recipe is pretty simple too. We can get into that, and that actually gives us a smart chicken. Not exactly sure what that means, but it says lay out an egg, so presumably it lays a lot of eggs. Hopefully. That sounds pretty cool in my opinion at least. Anyways, now we're gonna work on Building the alchemic condenser. So if you guys notice at the very beginning when you start off, there's a lot of terracotta around the platform, and you guys are actually going to need that, so do not let it fall into the void. Need a couple of these boys. What else? Clay bucket. I do believe that it takes the bucket too, so I'm going to make a second bucket for my personal use, since we're going to lose this one. Just throw them in there while we wait. And this rain is kind of killing me, so I'm going to turn that volume down just a wee bit. What's the ambient environment, I guess? No, weather. Turn it down to like 50 or so. And I think that was the right one. At least it sounds like it. Maybe I'm just tripping. Either way, what do we need? We need some bricks. We need 4 of them to be exact. 2, 3, 4. As you guys can see, brick recipe is still the same. Anyways, go here, shift click that in, and it actually doesn't use a bucket. And it's fine either way. Then we need to build 2 alchemical retorts. So we're gonna need some low-grade charcoal. And some slime balls. Once more. We need 2 more rice. Put these guys in here, and once again, slime balls taken. Go back here, and bang. And it doesn't take a lot of terracotta, as you guys can see, just a little bit. I think I referred to this as cyan clay earlier too, so that was my mistake. Anyways, now we have that all set up. I believe we just need to make a potion, right? Yeah, and that requires the raw beef and the chamomile. If you guys may recall, we planted this chamomile a while ago. If you just break it, it gives you chamomile. And once it reaches full maturity, it gives you more than one, so that's how you can get more of it. As you can see, we got 21 right off the bat. Then go grab our beef. And from now, we are probably going to move this. I just need to check. Does it need a fire under it? I feel like it needs a fire under it for some reason. I guess not. So I'm pretty sure we can just go like this. We want to make sure these guys are pointed inwards like that. And it needs something to burn. Let me see what is acceptable. Does not say. Alright, so we'll just guess. So we'll throw in this guy, we'll throw in this guy. We are going to need some glass bottles. To get glass bottles, we need just 3 glass. Alright, so let's get some sand. You can get sponges, that's interesting. There it is, 1, 2, 3. Get that going. Now we have our 2 clay buckets, I guess, which is fine. And we need something to burn. Low-grade charcoal would probably be fine. We'll get 2 of those. Not really sure how much it takes, but I think 2 should be fine. And I know we also need water. So let's get some more ice. Cool. So now we got that in there. Glass should be done. Oh man, completely forgot about this. I think we need 4 glass shards, right? To even make 1 glass? Yeah. Alright. So we're gonna need 12 sand in total. We already got 3, so we need 9 more. Throw that in there. Like so. And then I guess we wait. Unless there's anything else we can do in the meantime. Actually, yeah, we can make some grout. Grout's pretty simple. You just need gravel, clay, and a bit of sand. Clay being the hardest to get out of all that, but we already have tons from earlier. So let's get some gravel. 1 stack of that, and let's get another stack of sand. Excellent. We combine these all on the crafting table. And boom, 64 grout. And I don't actually think we get anything for that quest. Actually, I stand corrected. Meatloaf sandwich it is. Excellent. And for those of you who are not familiar with Grout, it is used in what is easily my favorite Minecraft mod of all time, Tinker's Construct. Excellent mod. We'll definitely be getting into it later. But for now, we just need to basically cook up a lot of this Grout. And I guess I can just show you while we're waiting. You basically get some seared bricks. Seared bricks are used to create some bigger bricks, I guess. Casting bin, faucet. You have a seared tank, and basically what you do is you make a big smeltery, and you can make some custom tools out of it. Super cool mod, very awesome. Anyways, got the last of our glass right there. Go like this, make actual glass, put down a V, we get our bottles. Go back to the alchemic condenser and put them in just like that. Also, apparently I shouldn't right click because apparently I took some water. So we'll go like this. We have some pretty cool animation going here. Actually, I never noticed that before. This animation is pretty cool. It's like very rainbowy. And apparently the low-grade charcoal lasts a really long time, so we probably even need to use that. But now we have our elixir of instant health, we can finally heal some of that damage we've been taking from just falling. Alright, cool. Does have space in there? Not really. We can take out the berries though. No real need to have them in there since I have even eaten one by the looks of things. Anyway, so that completes that mission, which has no reward of course. And from there, I guess we'll want to work on... oh. That's kind of awkward. Looks like I actually needed that potion to craft that. Oh, maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be some beef in here already. Oh, that hurts my soul. Well guys, I'm gonna have to get some more beef, so I'll just kind of tend to the crops and all that, make some more bait, and hopefully we can get some beef by then. So I'll check you guys soon. So I'm back now guys, and I have some bad news. Well, aside from the fact that we still don't have beef, despite it having been an incredibly long time since we last spoke. So long in fact that I'm almost done smelting all our grout into seared brick. You can see we only have one left of the 64 we started with. But I digress. Besides not having the beef yet, I was checking ahead to make sure that everything was in order for the quest to come, and I remembered we need to make a summoning altar, right? Which the recipe doesn't seem too difficult. Covalent dust on the bookshelf. Click on the bookshelf, how do you make that? Alright, normal recipe, you just need it in a basic work table. Fine. How do I make a bow? Oh, paper, string, blank patterns, fair enough. How do you make paper? Paper's a bit different, you need 3 sugarcane and a hammer. Which means we're gonna need more sugarcane because we don't have enough, which means we're gonna have to go and make some more of the what do they call it? Dense nets? Yeah, we're gonna have to make some more. Is it dense nets that gives that to you? Either way, what I'm trying to say is we're gonna need some more nets, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and do that while we're also waiting on the beef, so that in the future we can actually make our bookshelf. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys that update. I'll see you soon. So everybody, we are back, and it has been an ungodly amount of time since the last cut. I've probably been waiting maybe an hour and a half to get a single beef. I've just been going back and forth between getting grain, throwing the bait in. Even started doing 2 traps, helps speed up the process, and still just nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it is just miserable. So I decided that instead of working on that, what we're going to do is we're going to start working on the step after that, which is making this summoning altar. I mentioned that earlier we had to make a bookshelf and all that, and we do have enough sugarcane now, so we're going to start off by doing that. We need a hammer, and that should give us... oh shit, we may not have enough. Let me double check. Ooh, I think we need 1 more sugarcane if I did my math right. Let's just see if we got any real quick. Here's the strainer. Yeah, okay, we're good. Here's the strainer I was talking about that I made earlier as well. Let's head back right over here. That should give us actually 1 more than we needed, but that's fine. So we have our paper now. We also need to make a couple of these boys, some blank patterns. Take 2 of them here, some string there, and 3 paper, right? Yep, and that should give us 3 books. Excellent. Then we take the books, we take the planks, and do we need a saw? Yes, we do. Awesome. We need our covalence dust, our covalescence. Covalence, covalescence. It doesn't really matter if you pronounce it, I suppose. Go bang, bang. And with that, we can get our summoning altar. And the summoning altar is actually a pretty cool block. It comes out like this. And I've actually already made a little summoning station for us too, right down here. Nothing too fancy, but I did find a use for the iron candles with it. Just place it in the center, and if you press U on this guy, you can see the recipes he has. So you can make a, well, basically if you put these items, alright, let me restart. How this works: you get the items that you see here. So in this case, leather, raw beef, devil dust, another leather, and a bone shard. You right click them all into the summoning altar, and then it will summon a cow, as it says. You can also summon a parrot, a spirit, which I don't really know what that is, but it sounds dangerous, a wild deer, an ocelot, sheep, a llama, a squid, zombie villager, which is what we're gonna need, a chicken, a spider, a rabbit, an ender chicken, which requires a lot of stuff, super interesting, and a pig. Now what we want is the zombie villager, as I just mentioned, and once we get that, we're going to use the apple of restoration on it, and that basically acts as a golden apple in vanilla Minecraft, and it will cause the zombie villager to turn into a regular villager, at which point we can kill him for his heart. Because we cannot trade with him, so we cannot get emeralds, unfortunately, but we can murder him. So we'll do that. And that's basically the plan. I mean, aside from that, I suppose there's a few other things I can show you that's been happening since I last talked to you guys. Most notably, we actually have some finished candleberries now. So you can right click these boys, get a couple of those going, and I will plant the rest of them, which leaves us with 3, which is fine. Still no beef. Yep, still no beef. That's pretty disappointing. What we can do now, however, is we basically finally have access to torches. Or at least we can mass produce them now. And by torches, I really just mean candles, because torches are too difficult to make, really. Anyway, we just need to take our press wax, and oh boy, am I tripping? You need string, which as long as you have lots of cotton shouldn't be a problem. But with that, we can make some white candles, which is significantly easier than getting your oak bark and making only a single torch like that. Anyways, since we have completed that quest, is there any reward? There is, a smart chicken. So I'm gonna make a coop for him, a chicken coop, because I have no idea what this is really, and I don't want him to fall off into the void or anything like that. And while I'm doing that, I will also make sure to keep an eye on whether we get any beef or not. Oh baby. Alright, never mind. We are good. Let's go make this potion right now then. So if I'm not mistaken, we should already have everything else. Yep. We just need to throw in some wood. Ah, this is super exciting. This actually worked out perfectly then. Let's grab this. I actually started a whole nother stack of grout. And that's the last one we need to make 2 stacks of seeded bricks. We'll probably need about 1 more to actually like get going with Tinker's mod. And we'll also have to get to the overworld too, I suppose, but once we get all of that, we'll be pretty set. Anyways, we finally have our elixir of health. We will need an apple. Oh, don't tell me we don't have an apple. Oh, thank goodness. I was about to be super disappointed. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop eating apples then, since we're gonna need them. Need 7 of these. Make them in a U, put the apple on top, the elixir of health in the middle, and bang, apple of restoration. Unlocked blocked villager trades with red X or cursed zombie villagers. Not really sure what that means, but I know we can make zombie villagers into regular villagers with that. We're gonna need some cobble, since we're gonna want to trap this guy. And what exactly do we need to summon him again? Need another raw beef, naturally. Some devil dust, which if you just light a fire, you can throw the low covalescence dust in it. It's fine. Need a bone shard. And a couple of bones too. Let's take 3 for now. Put one of these in here. And I think we're going to summon a couple of other animals too while we're at it. For example, we can get some cows and start breeding them. I think I saw sheep, yeah. And we could do sheep because I think with 4 string we should be able to make wool, so we could do that. And the rest of the things we can find access to pretty easily. Llama, we could make it, but I'm not sure if there'd be much use for it. Same with the squid. Zombie villager, alright. So we have plenty of leather and all that. I also might make some chickens. So we will have the smart chicken, I believe it's called. And he can lay eggs, but it might be worth having the extra chickens anyways. Spiders aren't necessary, rabbits are not necessary. And pigs would be nice too, but we don't have any carrots. So for now we need to focus on getting another raw beef, which could take another hour and a half, which would be very sad. But in the meantime, I'll just show you guys the devil dust. So if you take one of these boys, you go up to any fire. Oh, does it really burn? Damn. And you just want to throw it in, back up. And you can see it has like a little animation of these guys sparkling. And eventually, if you wait a few seconds, there we go. You can see it pop from green to devil's dust. So we got that. I'm just gonna fix that up real quick. Bang. And at this point, what else was I gonna do? I don't even recall. Anyways, we don't have beef though, so at this point I think I'm just gonna have to go back to gathering bait, or at least these items are bait. We have plenty of wheat now, so we can make a lot of wheat bait, which is where we get the beef from. But I guess I might have to wait another hour and a half or so if I'm unlucky to get back to you guys. If there's anything else I forgot, I'll cut to that. But otherwise, I will see you guys once I have more beef, which could take forever. So. Alright guys, you will not believe the amount of time that has passed since I last cut. You know, earlier I was talking about how it took me an hour and a half to get a single beef. This time, it only took a measly 45 minutes. Which still is unbearably long for what I'm just trying to accomplish, since it's quite simple. Anyways, what we are gonna do is we want to get this zombie villager. So we need 2 leather. So we need to go grab. We need 2 leather. We need 1 bone, 2 bone shards. So 1 bone, 2 bone shards. We need the devil dust and the raw beef. Excellent. Alright, so let's go set this up. We're gonna need some cobble. And I can finally show you guys how this works. Also, as you can see, I've done a little work down here. I'm thinking I'm gonna put the animals down here that will eventually summon. So I made a little like farm area here, and there's another one over there that one's not quite finished. As you can see, there's still a few fences that have not gone up. Anyways, the first thing we need to do is I need to box this area in so that the zombie villager does not escape and burn to death or kill me. So now we have that. We will put the order of how you put things doesn't matter. See this right click, Ooh. So right click, right click, right click, right click, and hello. Am I dumb? What's going on? Bone shards, bone, devil dust, raw beef, leather. Let's try and put them all. One at a time. No. Maybe devil dust does have to go last? No. You know what the issue is? It's probably that... Is this too close, maybe? Yeah, so I guess that's the inner ring. I think it needs an outer ring is the issue, because if you look at the recipe here, it shows how these guys are like on the inner ring, and this guy's like on the outside, right? I know that was the cow recipe, by the way, but point still stands. Oh, that would suck. Alright, yeah, so... Let me make another pick real quick, since ours is clearly about to break. And I guess we will just have to break that down and make it 1 wider. Anyways guys, once I'm done with this, hopefully we'll get that guy going, we'll kill him, we'll get the heart that we've been talking about since the beginning of the episode, however long ago that may be at this point. For me, it's been about, what, nearly 3 hours since I started playing. So, as you guys can tell, some time has definitely passed for myself. I'm hoping I can finish this up. Though I guess I am in quarantine today because of the novel coronavirus, so it's not a huge deal. That doesn't work either. What is the issue? Alrighty guys, I think I have it finally figured out. So what we have to do is, if you look at the recipe, the bone is the innermost of these 4. So what we want to do is we want to place the other 4 first. And then at the very end, take our single bone. You shift right click it. Shift right click the bone that is. And just like that, we have our lost soul. So just to reiterate, you place the bone shards, the raw beef, the leather, and the devil dust in the altar, in whatever order, it does not matter. And then you must shift click the bone to the altar finally, and that will cause it to summon. Now we right click that guy, and he'll turn into a villager in a little bit. Let's go see what we have here. Okay, yeah, so he's already changed, which is super good. So we can just break this down, hit him a few times, and look at that, a heart. Excellent. So now we just need to get our covalence dust. We go up here, oops, grab this boy, do the normal thing, right click the arcane ashes, right click the low covalence dust, and right click the human heart. And finally, basically at the end of episode 3, we now have our wonderful, beautiful Philosopher Stone. Just to get a sneak peek of what we will be doing next time, Jesus, I can barely speak. If you place down obsidian like this, and you right click it with the Philosopher's Stone, we can get lava. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be it for today. As I said, it's unfortunately that time of the episode where I must leave, but I hope you've enjoyed today's content, and if you haven't left a like, please consider doing so because it'll help me out a lot. Aside from that, I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye guys.